Now let us analyze the graph of y is equal to mod x minus 2. Equate the part of the function which is inside the modulus to 0. That means to say, if you observe carefully, equate x to 0 here. At x is equal to 0, y is equal to mod of 0 minus 2, that is minus 2. So, 0 comma minus 2 should be the vertex. Is that correct? 0 comma minus 2 is clearly here. So, now draw the graph of mod x. Remember, this should be perpendicular, right? And of course, this is 45 degree. Now, what is the definition of the graph which is towards the right side of y-axis? That is y is equal to x minus 2. Is that correct? What is the definition of the graph which is towards left side of y-axis? Y is equal to minus x minus 2. Whereas 0 comma minus 2 is a vertex. Is that correct? See how simple it is. Dear students, I hope you have understood the way of writing the graph. Now let us go to the next stage. Y is equal to mod of x plus 2. Equate x to 0, right? Let x is equal to 0. What is y? Y is equal to 2. So, the vertex should be what? 0 comma 2. 0 comma 2 is here. It is completely above x-axis. This is the graph. Now, what is this part? Y is equal to x plus 2. What is this? Y is equal to minus x plus 2. And dear students, one thing we should observe here is vertex of this one is 0 comma 2 and vertex of this is 0 comma minus 2. Remember, of course, no doubt domain is minus infinity to infinity, domain is R, whereas what about range of y is equal to mod of x plus 2? Range is, dear students, it is always above 2, right? The least value of mod x is 0. So, range is 2 to infinity including 2. I hope you have understood this. Now, anybody will say domain is once again R for this. Range of this function, range is minus 2 to infinity. Minus 2 should be in close bracket. Infinity must be in open bracket. See how simple the logics, how easy the analysis is. The function is continuous and the points of non-differentiability, right? Domain, range, so many things we can analyze from this, right? Now let us go to next stage. Now let us go to next level of modulus function. Look at this, dear students. We have y is equal to mod of x minus 2 minus 3. Equate x minus 2 to 0. If we equate x minus 2 to 0, what we will get? X is equal to 2. Is that correct? Right? At x is equal to 2, y is 2 minus 2 minus 3. Y is 0. Is that correct? 0 minus 3. That is minus 3. Do you agree with me? At x is equal to 2, y is 0 minus 3. That is 2 minus 2, 0, 0 minus 3, that is minus 3. Is that correct? So, 2 comma minus 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 2 comma minus 3 is a vertex. Do you agree with me? The graph of y is equal to 2, y is equal to mod of x minus 2 minus 3 is this. Whether it passes through 0 or not is a question, right? X is equal to 0, y is equal to 0 will not satisfy this. Okay. Anyway, this is 2 and this is minus 3. So, this is 2 and this is minus 3, right? So, now the graph should look like this. Do you agree with me, right? The graph of y is equal to mod of x minus 2 minus 3 is clearly like this, and of course, this equation of this particular line is when x is greater than 2, this is x minus 2 minus 3. Is that correct? That is x minus 5. So, that means to say this meets negative y axis at 0 comma minus 5. This is 0 comma minus 5, and of course, this is 5 comma 0, that you should know. When x is less than 2, then what happens? This will become 2 minus x. This is y is equal to 2 minus x minus 3. So, that is what you will get, minus x minus 1. Y is equal to minus x minus 1. So, minus x minus 1, slope is minus x, it is passing through 0 comma minus 1, and of course, this is minus 1 comma 0 because that angle is 45 degree. So, y is equal to mod of x minus 2 minus 3, graph is like this. Dear students, I hope you are understanding this, right? I hope you have understood fixing the vertex. Got it? Now, let us go to the next stage. What is it? Now, let us talk about y is equal to mod of x plus 2 plus 1. Equate x plus 2 to 0. If you equate x plus 2 to 0, x will be equal to minus 2. When x is minus 2, y is 0 plus 1, that is 1. So, minus 2 comma 1 is a vertex. See, minus 2 comma 1 is a vertex. Put x plus 2 to 0, y is equal to 1 and x is equal to minus 2. So, this is the graph of y is equal to mod of x plus 2 plus 1. Understood? The graph of mod of x plus 2 plus 1 is clearly this, and this is y is equal to x plus 2 plus 1, that is x plus 3, and this negative part, that is when x is less than minus 2, this is y is equal to 1 minus x plus 2, that is 1 minus x minus 2, that is minus x minus 1. Is that correct? This part of the graph is y is equal to minus x minus 1, but for x is less than 2, minus 2, and this is for x is greater than minus 2. Understanding this? So, this looks like a new concept, but actually this is one of the basics of mathematics that you should know before understanding the chapter functions. You should know the analysis of modulus function. I hope, dear students, you are enjoying this. Please make a note of this. Now we can go to next level.
ಡಿಯರ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್, ನೀವು ದಿವಿಗೆ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನಲ್ಗೆ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ಗೂ ಹೇಳಿ, ಇದೇ ಥರ ನೂರಾರು ವೀಡಿಯೋಸನ್ನು ಫ್ರೀಯಾಗಿ ನೋಡಿ.